Hello, the following tutorial is for signing into the CCM EMR. First, whenever you are looking for the actual EMR itself, you can go to the browser page right here. You can use Google Chrome, that's usually the preferred way, but myccmhealth.com is what you're going to use in order to find the CCM EMR startup page. Once again, clicking proceed to log in. This is what you're going to be seeing when you click in through here, myccmhealth.com. Now, for most of you, you're already going to have the username and password saved from past meetings with me. But of course, as you can see, you'll log in. And then you're going to use the Google Authenticator code on your phone. It's a 6-digit code. The code expires every minute. Okay, so that's for added extra security. As soon as you type in that 6-digit code, click proceed, and then you will be loaded into the CCM EMR, and you'll be right there at the title screen. The following tutorial is on how to find a recorded call in the CCM EMR. First, you'll come to the overall page here when you sign in. Next, you're going to go to the left-hand side of the screen. You're going to click on Admin Total Patients. Here you'll have all the parameters in regards to searching for whoever you need to find. Usually most clients are going to be looking under substatus in regards to patients. Usually they're looking for actively enrolled patients. So whenever you're looking for a patient, substatus is key. However, you can look for certain detailed information such as date of birth or patient name in the search area over here as well. Over here, you're going to click on the eyeball. It's as simple as scrolling all the way down, and this is where you're going to find all recorded phone calls between our nurses and the patients. So what you'll do next is, of course, click load recording, and then you can hit play and you can listen to the call from there. On top of that, as a supplement, all recorded texts and emails are also located here. So text history, email history. Thank you. Hello. The following tutorial is to be able to find audit reports on the CCM EMR. You'll sign in. Once again, you'll have the summary screen presented to you here. Go to the left and you'll see the tabs. You're going to go to reports, and then you're going to see in the tab below reports e-signature queue. You're going to click on this tab right here, and this will bring you to the main section where you're going to be able to find your audit reports. So once again, if you have a certain date range in mind, you're able to filter that data through here. Of course, you can always look for the counselor that did the actual patient interaction as well. And then, of course, you can look up different physicians. If you're admin, this is very useful. Once again, once you've had your parameters set, you're going to filter your data. There will be a list right there. And just like with the looking for the recorded phone calls, there will be an eyeball that you're going to be able to click on. So you will click on that eyeball. As this is a demo unit, we don't have any audit reports here on this section, but I do have an example one to show you so you know what I'm talking about right here. Once you click on that eyeball, this is what's going to show up. So this audit report will be easily printable. There'll be a download PDF button right over there in the upper right in the live EMR. So you'll be able to download PDFs pretty quickly. If you need to congregate them or aggregate them into a folder, it's easy to do that as well. But once again, your audit report is right here with patient information, corresponding CPT codes that will only go to 60 minutes, of course. And then as you see extra time spent, that's just extra time that is not billable. That's going above and beyond. So once again, audit reports, if you ever need to find them, this is where you will find them here. The following tutorial is to show where to find the default care gap actions and how to implement them. So once you've signed in, you'll see the overall screen here, summary screen. You'll go to the left, you'll go down to the tab that says Care Plan Gap, and then you're going to go to Set Default Action. Now, depending on how many providers are in the group, you'll be able to select which physician is going to be looked at. If you're admin or if you're a provider yourself, you'll look yourself up. You're going to click on category, click diabetes, important. Just click diabetes. That's where all the default care gap actions are going to be. Filter your data. and you're going to see the list of all current default care gaps, 118 entries as highlighted here. Now, for most of you, this is already set, so of course you're going to see 118 set. Now, if you ever need to change a care gap action, a default care gap action, you're going to go over here, of course, click on None Selected, and then, of course, you can either set the action, change the action, whatever you need to do. Once you've done that, and you've done all the desired changes that you want to implement in this section, you're going to click Update, and it's going to ask, are you sure? And you're going to say, yes, update it. So once you do, it'll be updated right there. As this is a demo, of course, there's really no need to update these default care gap actions. This next tutorial is looking up care plans on the CCM EMR. So once again, when you sign in, you'll have your basic overall screen here. You'll go over to the left. You'll see all the different tabs available to you. Now for care plans, of course, you're going to go to this tab right here with Approve and Reject. Click on that, and then click Approve and Reject below. Now, as this is a demo unit, we aren't going to find any care plans here, so I'll show a sample care plan just to remind you of what those look like in case you may have forgotten. But in the meantime, whenever you're looking for care plans, you have the search parameters up here with the calendar date and also the care plan status. Now, for most of us, when I see you, it's always about looking for the not marked care plans, and then once we're ready, we filter that data right there. And then usually you'll have all the care plans coming up right here. The next thing you're going to want to do is bulk change action. So after we reviewed all the care plans together, you can either approve or reject. Now you can approve in bulk or reject in bulk, but usually it's individualized for what you need. If you want to approve everything, of course, you're going to click approve, and then you'll wait because it takes a few seconds for the data to load. Whenever you want to submit, there'll be check boxes here. You'll go down there and you'll check on them, and then you'll click submit. Now, for the 4-digit PIN code, you're going to put that in there, and then you're going to confirm your PIN, and then you're going to be able to agree to submit the care plan or reject care plan based on what you need. And as an example of what the care plans look like, once again, here's a sample care plan, of course. So as you can see, cover page and everything else. So you've all seen these before, of course, but just wanted to add that into the tutorial at the end as well, just to show the document in question. The following tutorial is to show where to find the care gaps. So just reloading here. Once again, once you sign in, this will be your overall screen. Go to the left and click on Care Plan Gap, Provider Directed Action. And as you can see, once again, you're going to have your search parameters up here on the top, so you can search for the relevant dates that you're looking for. And then, of course, you can look for the status of the care gap as well, whether it's been applied or not. And then, of course, in multi-provider settings, you'll have different providers you can look at. Once you're ready, you'll filter your data. And then on this side, you're going to see the care gaps that need to have an action applied to them. Okay, and so basically, as this is a demo unit, there won't be any open care gaps to actually show. But if you ever need to submit a care gap, you would click on that gap, and then you'd click on the action that you're looking for. And then, of course, you would use the PIN code in order to be able to select that gap and close it. Probably something even more important, because most of our clients now have the default care gap action set, would be to click on this green section here, and you'll be able to see the care gaps that are currently being worked on by the CCM staff through the default care gap actions.